back again. Hey, how's it going, guys? I hope that you were not waiting too long for me. I am happy to say that I'm actually going to be streaming again tonight, so that's cool. It is a bit of a like struggle sometimes for me to be like, all right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some streaming immediately after work because it does feel a bit like I'm coming home from work and then going hard. And that's not always great for me, but in this case, I felt energetic. I am ready to go. I'm here, and I really want this Sableye. And I was gonna play anyways, so I might as well play with the stream live so you guys can come and hang out. And in the event that anybody would like to trade with me, I have below the friend code. I've got. Ooh, let's go ahead and start grabbing eggs. I've got. I can do link trading of any of the sword exclusives, any of the Pokedex really, except for legendaries, things that I can't recreate for myself because I don't want to trade away something that I'm going to miss. Like I'll gladly trade away any one of the like 12 5 IV Sableyes I've got so far. You guys want some of that action? You let me know. Ooh, Thunderbolt and Lightning. Very, very frightening. It was a nice, kind of relaxing day at work, honestly. There wasn't too many people. The only real touch and go scenario in that was that about 10 minutes till close, somebody coming in trying to get me to write on a cake, and I'm thinking, wow, this is a little bit last minute. They're also thinking that, and they were even like, if you don't have time, please, I'll just move on, whatevs. But I was not busy the entire day, so I was way ahead of schedule, so I had no problems writing 3 words on a cake. It's not like a huge time sink to write on somebody's cake. It just if I'm in a rush or I'm doing 3 other things, it pulls me away from those things, and that can be distracting. But in this circumstance, I'm all for it. Wasn't even that complicated, but a name or anything. It's one I could spell. And also we had some the stuff frosting that was all set up so it could be written with, which is not always the case. Sometimes they are really crappy at setting me up for success. This circumstance, I was alright. Well, oh, here we go. So we're going to want these guys to doink as much as possible. Oh shoot, I don't want to put you in my party right now. No. The current amount I have done so far is about 6 full boxes, so that's 30 in a box, 180, which is not a crazy amount at this point. All 5 of these are going to hatch all at once, so it's going to end up with me being saturated with Sableyes. Also, I tried the low latency mode for the stream settings. If it's resulting in absolute garbo stream, please let me know. If this is not viewable, I'm not sure how you would actually know I'm saying this, but you might still tell me otherwise, I hope. Oh, here we go. Getting all hatchy. Super hatchy. But yeah, the latency from what I'm viewing at least doesn't look too bad at all, so here's hoping that it's the same case for all of you. You guys probably don't see it. No, you don't, because I have it set up so it only shows my glorious form. But my room is something of a mess. I need to do something about that. At some point in the near future, I need to clean up. Okay, so all these guys, not shiny. Therefore, they're bad, and they should feel bad. They are a few of them 5 IV, so I will save them. The 5 IVs for if anybody wants one, or maybe for wonder trading at the end. I keep doing that. I keep pulling the multi-purpose function out and then switching it to the green, whatever that is called, multi-select. And I don't want that. Until now. Now I want that. Well, okay, so that's taken care of. Now I'm gonna grab all these eggs and commence to run around in a circle. Also, you give me egg now, please. Oh, stop trying to add it to your party. I know that's the first thing on there. I just don't want it. Send a box. Oh. Don't want to get too far. She's going to be doing the egg thing very quickly for me. Hopefully. So eventually I'm just gonna stop being very talkative, and that'll happen just because I don't have anyone immediately in the room with me to converse with. And of course I am now home from work, so I am a little bit on the peopled out. But if folks come in and are speaking up in chat, at that point I'll probably get a little bit more communicative. For now, I'll just, continue running around in circles. You guys can enjoy the music, and I will do my thing. Yeah, here we go. What you got for me, guys? You got any shinies? Any shinies at all? Not you. Not you. Ooh, the yawns have already started. Nice. All right. no shiny from you. Ooh, I got a like. Nice. Welcome, whoever you are. Thank you for that. And you're not a shiny either. Alright. How about you? One more. Hello, IDK. Welcome. Welcome to my little running around in circle adventure. Alright, any of these guys, any good for IVs? Let's see. We have 5 IV, that's not terrible. So we'll go ahead and set him in our specials box, and the rest to be destroyed later. Oh, guess I didn't make nearly as many eggs as I expected. I usually overproduce, but that's fine. We'll just grab this last one here. I'm actually in the middle of grass shiny hunting Milcery, and this seems like a chill stream to watch and do my shiny hunting at the same time. Nice, nice. I'm not like 100% certain on the mechanics of shiny hunting in the grass. Like if you attack a different Pokemon, does it break your streak, or if that's that sort of thing? But good luck to you. I know it's hard enough to get one when I'm just breeding, and that's pretty straightforward. Ooh. Nothing breaks your streak anymore. Ooh, good to know. I do believe when I was looking at videos on the map that the maximum, I think it's after like 500 or something crazy, it has a higher chance. No, it's after 100. It's a better chance than if you are breeding, which, because it's 1 in 512 when you're breeding. There's a bunch of numbers and I get dizzy after a while. Whee! Never really get super into it. I think this is probably the most I've ever actually gotten into trying to hunt for a shiny, which is kind of sad because I've always really enjoyed the Pokemon games. I've played like almost all of them. I skipped on Go, just wasn't my thing. It seemed like it was just a remake and also easier, so really didn't feel like a game to me. Knock out 500 of the Pokemon you're searching for, and that's your max to find a shiny. Oh, so it was 500. Okay. Gotcha. Surprisingly, I found a shiny Meowth instead of Milcery so far. Ooh. That Galarian Meowth, though. with a big bushy beard. So far in this game, I've only seen one shiny, and that was the very beginning of my playthrough of the story. It was a Mudbray, and as is tradition, I one-shot him, and so rip. Then another friend traded me a shiny. Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. I have it in my box. Oh, which I will never get to because everything's gonna hatch all at once. Yeah. I mean, Mudbray wasn't like a particular shiny I was looking for, but it was like the first shiny I'd really ever seen in playing Pokemon because I don't tend to go past the I don't tend to do the post game. I'll get the legendaries and then suddenly stop playing and never see it again. And the odds of seeing a shiny Pokemon are so slim that I just had never managed to see one. But let me pull that up real quick so I don't, because I cannot remember the name of the Pokemon. But I have a box set up for shinies. There we go. Gardevoir. I don't know why. She's a very popular Pokemon. These are the ones that I want to get shiny. After I manage this Sableye, I'm going to start working on the Corviknight, Ponyta, the Coughing. Mostly just want the Coughing because of that sweet final form, the Galarian final form. Oh. All that hatched. I forgot to actually, switch up my eggs and stuff. So we'll go ahead and just do that. Oh, and you were not supposed to go there. Organization is the key, and you are not where you should be. 5 IV, nice. 5 IV, nice. 5 IV, lots of 5 IVs. Okay, well. Although I'm not getting my shiny, I'm certainly getting things of some value. Always look on the bright side. Let's put this egg actually here because that was one of the ladder eggs. And I feel like eggs should have been going there, but I guess not because I duped it, I guess. I don't know. Well, let me fill this box up so I can keep myself organized. I'm gonna have far too many Sableyes by the end of this. I'm going to be changing the ecosystem when I release all these. Alright, back to circle strafing. Training to fight a Zelda boss here. Oh. Tired of being chased by Pokemon you don't want. Yeah, that is the tricky part. I mean, you don't want to have to fight them at all. It doesn't break your combo at least, but you don't want to have to like waste the time on them. Yeah, I'm all about trying to find the most efficient means, and I'm not really certain that I have an efficient method of just kind of spinning around in a circle. I don't even know if like straight travel versus turning uh, counts for more steps or something like that. But like whatever takes off any amount of seconds in the long run adds up real fast. Especially because this is a not like this is a not short process. I have, let's see, that was 2 hours the first day, 3 hours this morning, and I'm going to be going 2 more hours tonight, and I still haven't seen the shiny. Yeah, they're probably both equally efficient in some like the more you know what you're doing, the more efficient you become in that method, right? So they're probably just like whichever you prefer, you can do that. There's also the fact that since I'm breeding with a currently a 6 IV Sableye, it gives me a higher opportunity for high IVs on the shiny. But I'm not sure how much that matters because if I'm to understand correctly, if I get whatever I have, like a shiny, to level 100, I can hyper train it and get all those IVs to max anyways. So that might not be a huge like issue. I might just be like wasting time trying to get a max IV when I could just be spending a whole bunch of money instead. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have those extra IVs from the start. It means I don't have to spend that money. Or whatever. I guess bottle caps aren't really bought, you gotta earn them. Now, don't take my word on that because I have not done it myself. It was just something that I had seen in a video and took to be the case. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. 4 out of 5 are 5 IV. Beautiful. What I really want is to see another 6 IV. That would be pretty sweet. I mean, obviously what I really wanted to see a shiny Sableye, but I'm just going to take what I can get. What joy this game will give me, I will take it. Okay, so that's full, that's full. That did not take what I thought it was going to take, so let's just go ahead and pull from this box. And then we'll set it in there. Hopefully just leaving it on that box won't send all of those eggs to that box, because I want it to just be in the line so that I can just pick it up and go. fact, why don't I check that box to see if it actually went there? It did. Did? That's the box? Yeah, that was, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Nice. Things were successful. Things worked the way I thought they would work. Alright. Start filling up those boxes. I'm wondering how many of the people around me are also spinning around in circles on their own devices. I'm sure it's not showing me online their every individual movements, so I don't get to see them spinning, but I know they're spinning with me. Now my throat's closing up. And that's why I have something to drink. Pardon. Oh. Anything good? Let's see it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're using all of our psychic type energies to infuse whatever egg in this group to be shiny. I believe in you. You're not shiny. Therefore, you were not the egg I was focusing my energy on, obviously. I'm also not sure if that little like the twirl that you do when you're not on your bike, if that counts as steps at all. The one you use to like to evolve Millstream. I wonder, like, because I know you can like keep it going for I don't know, it probably indefinitely. But if those count as steps, that would be pretty baller. Just hatching eggs through rapid spinning. Okay, so I must have missed the one that was supposed to be shiny, because one of these was clearly supposed to be shiny. But we do have one instead of all of them last time. Only one 5-star or 5 IV. Sad. Okay, well, you get to go into the success box, and the rest of you feel bad about who you are. There you go. Okay, nice little line of eggs right here. Beautiful. Just dropped right in. Maybe not because you're not moving in any direction. Yeah, that's true because you're completely stationary spinning, so it might not count. But it would be fun to hatch an egg purely by spinning, if it's possible. That will not be my goal for today, but it may be my goal someday. Wow, they were taking a while to doink there. I was expecting an egg much sooner than now, but I'll take it. So one of these, I've got a really good feeling, and deep within the pit of my stomach, that one of these is going to be the shiny. It's going to happen. If I say it with enough gusto, it's going to be true. My whole life is built on a lie. My feelings, they mean nothing. Alright, but we got 1-5 IV. I'm glad they're keeping up with the egg production on my hatching rate, at least. Earlier, the Sableye that I had put in there with the Ditto was not getting along so good, and so I was getting maybe like 1 or 2 eggs after hatching my 5. It was no bueno. Now they're getting into the swing of things. They're making me those eggs at a goodly pace. Music also makes for a good like turn tempo for me to make my circles. Alright, this is the 5. One of them definitely going to be shiny. I know I said that last time, but this time I mean it. And I also said it the time before that, but this time definitely I mean it. Also, I said it the time before that as well, but this time I mean it. Time before that, didn't say it, but I was thinking it. But this time I mean it. This is the one. This is the last one of this particular group. Therefore, it has to be the one. It's not the one. Oh, maybe that wasn't the last one. I was wrong. I must have miscounted. How many fingers are on a hand normally? Is it like Simpsons numbers? Well, either way, it wasn't shiny. Still a disappointment. It's 4, 5. There's a 5. A couple 5s, so that's good. I'm just gonna make an entire box of just 5 IV, and the rest are going to get sent off into space or something. We'll go ahead and grab a couple eggs. What I should really probably do is start releasing some of these. Go ahead and grab those. And spin. I probably don't need nearly as many eggs as I have at this moment, so I could probably stop just grabbing eggs for a little bit at least. I'll give this poor hatchery lady a rest. She just looks so sassy. Look at that. Look at that sass. I should probably be using this as well. I'm sure that gives me more, like, steps per second or whatever. So we'll do that. We'll use my speed up. Use the boost to get through, Star Fox. She's upset she's supposed to stay on her. I mean, she's got that hat. It's keeping her dry. I'm sure she's fine. Alright, this group of eggs. I absolutely do not believe there will be a shiny in this group of eggs. And it won't happen. Not gonna happen. I will put money on it not happening in this group of eggs. I mean, not like a lot of money, because, you know, money is not like easily come by in this day and age in esta economia. That's 4, I think. I try. Sometimes I just say words and hope that they make some sort of sense. Okay, we have 5 definitely not shiny Sableyes, but one of them is a 5 IV max. So you go here. Just the one? Just the one. And the rest of you go into the sadness box. Well, let's see if we can scoop things around for you. We definitely have enough that I can just sort of let the egg lady have another nap for this run. I think it'll be just fine. Ooh. Gotta be careful not to make too wide of an arc, because there are things in that graph that do want to fight me. They will come at me. They will not hesitate. I mean, my lantern, Lampert, whatever, I don't remember. Lumiere, that's what I call him. He could probably handle himself, mostly because I gave him enough EXP candy to put him up to 70, but I'd rather not have to fight them if I don't have to. Yep, there we go. Building up enough lot of eggs like that makes for a lot faster of a hatching. Yeah, I think it's important to give your Pokemon each individual nicknames. I'm not obviously giving nicknames to all of the millions of Sableye because that would be just like infinite names right there. But it's usually like if I'm gonna hatch or make one or two or catch like a full Pokedex, I'll give everybody a nickname. And then if I end up having to like wonder trade off some of my Pokemon, somebody gets to see my fun nicknames. I'll probably give all of the 5 IV uh, Sableye nicknames before I wonder trade them off. Because there's the issue of when you trade a Pokemon, they cannot change the name. So either I am going to be evil and make it a name that somebody's going to hate and then they won't be able to change, or I will make a hilarious name and they will be incredibly happy with it. We'll see. A little bit of Agent of Chaos. We will never know until it's too late. Only do for my team, the rest just stay in the PC with the original name. Oh, that's sad. I like to give them names and then forget about them. Unless they are shiny. Shiny are different. They're special. They deserve the best. That's another one I want to. I want to do a shiny Trubbish just because of the irony of having shiny trash. It's like Alanis Morissette irony. Making pretty good time on these hatches for sure. Did I hatch and then forget? Yep, I sure did. Wow, I wonder how long I've been doing that. Man. It's like, man, it's sure taking a long time for these guys for some reason. Oh, that's one of the 5s. I should be putting that in its special box. I'm gonna just have a grand old time with these guys, I'm sure. Okay, but I'm not gonna do more than one box of 5s, and then after this I'll only be looking to see if I have any 6 IVs maxed. Okay, none of those. It's tough, man. You gotta pay attention. Like, I get distracted, and then I have a box full of already hatched Pokemon that I think they're actually still in eggs, and I'm just running around in circles, and they're just like, "What are you doing, bro? We're here." I had a customer. One of the things that we do is we give out free cookies at the counter for the kids. Get them hooked while they're young, that sort of thing. And since it's Christmas, we have some Christmas cookies. One of them being in the shape of a Santa Claus. and I hand this kid a Santa Claus, and his dad is like, "Oh, what does Santa Claus say?" And the kid says, "Santa Claus," and I'm like, "Is Santa Claus a Pokemon? He just says his own name? Is that what happens?" Because I could get behind that. Delibird. Delibird exists, therefore Santa Claus is a Pokemon. Alright, I got one more group of eggs that I can just spin around in circles straight away without having to grab more. And then after that, I'm going to have to start actively trying to get more eggs. No, I think actually this time I have to get more eggs because I won't have any for the next run. Alright. Once again, no shiny. We do have another 5 IV that will fill up our 5 IV box. Anybody a 6 IV? Yes, actually. Alright. Ask and you shall receive. So you can hang out in my personal box. Nice. Oh. We have a spot for you there. Gonna grab those eggs. And that one. That one. And that one. Let's go ahead and grab 4 to fill up this box so we don't have to worry about it. And I guess we'll drop that there. Yeah, it seems about right. Favoritisms? Yeah, I mean, I have a few that are the ones that I've been using as a team. They're not like super favoritisms, but they are the ones that I just kind of started using and haven't stopped. I was a fan of Darmanitan before he was ice. I liked him better as the fire monkey that he was. I think, was he fire or fighting? I don't remember. The orange monkey. The important part was that he was orange, because that's my color. But now he's back again, and therefore I will give him a spot on my team. He's the one Galarian form that really was not like my bag. I was all down for the Galarian Farfetch'd, the Galarian Ponyta, the coughing, the wheezing, but it just doesn't work for me. Like, egg? Yes, please. Like, I kind of get what they were doing. They just kind of made him into a Yeti, I think. No? Mm-hmm. He was fired? Yeah. Oh, dang. I forgot this was on here. That's fine. I mean, how many times could they possibly say that in a song? Yeah, they had the big kerfuffle about there not being a national dex to this, and I was semi understanding about people being upset with there being so many Pokemon in the series. Everybody's got their favorites. I was just fortunate in that my favorite Sableye was in the current dex, and a lot of the other ones that I really enjoyed are also in there. But I can definitely understand why people would be upset that their personal favorites, Squirtle, for example, didn't make it in. But you've got this sweet Choodle in there. That's basically like Squirtle, right? It's almost exactly the same. It looks like Squirtle if Squirtle had like some extra IVs. I've begun spinning in my chair. Chimchu didn't make it. Yeah, no. Also, fire fighting starter bird, uh, fire chicken. I can't remember. That was another one that was good because I'm a fan of chickens, so it was of course one of my favorites, but I can't remember its name now. Torchic, that's the one. Okay. Uh-oh. I accidentally forgot to move it off of this box, and now all my eggs went in here, so we'll just go ahead and pick those up and yoink them over here. And we'll drop these guys here. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Everything's fine. My precious order is restored. Oh, oh. I never did beat Cuphead because it's difficult. But I'm really probably should try it again. It's just one of those things that you kind of gotta bust your face against until you're good, and that usually takes me longer than not, so I tend to walk away from it. Oh, am I? I didn't even connect to the internet. What kind of scrub am I? I'm not actually sure if this will slow me down or anything, but I'm gonna do it. It's important. It means that I will actually see other folks on my feed doing things. Hmm. I believe this is one of Alice Francis's songs. I like a lot of her music. She does a lot of good electro swing. She did that Shoot Him Down video. That was pretty cool. I'd rate Sword and Shield 8.5 out of 9, as I genuinely enjoyed it as any other Pokemon game. There's still a couple of things that need improvement, but loved it anyways. Yeah, I would say this is definitely, especially considering I was kind of on the series. I was like not super duper hyper into it after Pokemon Go kind of petered out, and then Let's Go Eevee and that sort of stuff didn't even like make me blink about wanting to buy it. I just like let that pass by without even a thought. But this one actually got my attention, and I wanted to play it. Just a console Pokemon game that has almost like MMO interactions between players. It's pretty dang fun. Like, I think that they could build off of it to improve even further, but it definitely was a grand step. Let's see. So I read about that one. Oh no, this was not Alice Francis. It was apparently a group called Dirty Honkers. So there's that. I was just making up things, thinking that I knew stuff. Played Let's Go and loved it too. There's no Pokemon game I haven't enjoyed that also includes the GameCube spin-offs. Well, that's good to hear. I didn't play Let's Go, so I really can't have an opinion. But just the concepts that I was seeing were not really attracting me. That's about it. Just seemed like the game itself took out what I felt was an important aspect of the game, which was actually fighting Pokemon in order to capture them instead of you just threw the ball, right? It was closer to turning the entire game into what's it called? Not the wild area, Safari Zone. Did not see any particularly exciting Pokemon in that last batch, but this batch will not disappoint me, I assure you. Oh, I like that. The song's got a little bit of a weird switching headphones effect going on. I don't know if it translates into the stream, but it's super neat in the ears. I'm actually kind of worried that I'm hatching eggs fast enough that before I am done here tonight, I may have to do some releasing just to make room. At which point, I will be like, well, maybe I should just stop, because I will be sitting here releasing for the next, like, 30 minutes. But, I mean, yeah, I could just do that. That's fine. I do have eggs. Yep, we're good. We're good. Had to make sure, I had to watch myself. Cannot trust myself. I'm my own worst enemy. My car is in the front yard. It's a song reference. Really clever one. Sometimes I wonder what it is that attracted me to Sableye. I appreciate their desire to eat gems, their purpleness. It's always good being purple. It's only second to being orange. I do need to ask at work. I've been meaning to ask them if they are all right with me having wild color hair. Obviously, like they have people that color their hair, but it's usually like normal colors or normal-esque. Like people will do like blonde tips or whatever. That's unusual, but not like out there. I'm gonna have to check to see if they would be all right with me doing like bright orange hair, something like like pumpkin orange for hair or something like that. I think it would look pretty good on me. Okay, so all of these guys are, I mean, nobody's 6 IV, so they don't matter. I guess I'll just have to move some eggs around. I'd be down for it. Oh, that was it. When my roommate's brother and sister-in-law were here in town, I saw their hair. They've got like a blue. Jeremy had blue hair, and April had like a almost orangish red hair. And I'm thinking that the orangish red hair, that would probably be like my target color or something very close to it. It looks pretty baller. They came to visit so they could do the Star Wars land, and I don't know individual Star Wars characters, but I think they were going for particular characters, and the hair colors might have had to do with that. I would definitely be wearing it just for personal reasons, not necessarily for making myself cosplay. I could probably see myself using it for cosplay, but I don't know of any characters that have that particular shade of orange off the top of my head. I'm sure there are plenty. Certainly, the ball guy from Pokemon. He's got that shade of orange, I'm sure. At least, I assume. I don't know what's under the ball. We all want to know. Was it was suggested that I do the ball guy cosplay, if for no other reason than because it's like both awesome and creepy looking, and I can appreciate that. He's both a hero and a horror. I think that's probably why I like Sableyes, because they're a little bit creepy, but you know they're adorable. The Pokeball guy, yes. He's apparently pretty popular. He's getting a lot of people doing fan art of him. I do not remember putting this one on the playlist, but okay. This is my life now. I feel like, oh, I should probably take a step and then those two eggs will hatch. Yep. That was definitely not something I was expecting to hear, but Ram. Everyone should stand Pokeball guy, yes. Absolutely. I don't really do a lot of cosplay. Like, I do, alright, this is a t-shirt and some jeans, done kind of cosplay. But I would have to, like, really put some effort in, because the Pokeball, like, what am I going to do, like, paper mache for the head? I don't know. Like, I've never really done anything that complicated. Styrofoam, I bet that would be very uncomfortable to wear. So I'm not sure. I gotta ask people who are more competent in cosplay than I. I'm sure there are many who know what they're doing. Okay. It's alright. Just gonna instead just put it straight into this box. That way I can be done. And we'll do one of these. And one of those. Maybe, like, I could line the inside with whatever that foam is they use for, like, mattress covers or whatever. I don't know. Guess I gotta really think about it. Now I'm super interested in how one would put together a working and livable like mascot head, right? Sounds fun and awesome to make, yeah. Oop. I looked away. And babies were made. I always wondered how that happens. Ooh. Wish I could, like, set it to automatically just send it straight to box without me having to push an extra button in it. That'd be a wonderful little time saver. Just if you could possibly just know what I want automatically without me having to tell you, that would be great. Like some sort of brain reading device needed for this Pokemon harvesting. I mean, hatching. Do you have a Discord account? Yeah. They have a. I run a Discord for the VG Nights. Actually, we do. I do some Twitch streams with them, but they've got a Discord that I use occasionally. Alright. Oh, I thought that was the last one. I keep not counting. Just when I thought I could relax, another egg hatches. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. All these are 5 at best, which is not bad, but not special anymore because I have a whole box of them. So we'll just drop this over here, this over here, and done. Nice. Yeah, I have let's see. Is there a way I can pop that open? Maybe I can figure out what my Discord name is, and if you want to add me, because you're pretty cool, I can give you that. Do. I'll spin in a circle while I figure that, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. What could happen? What could ever possibly happen? Oh, hey, there we go. I'll pop it in the chat. I just loaded up and clicked my profile thinking it would, show me, but instead it just copied it to a clipboard automatically. So that's pretty neat. Winter. Nice to meet you, Winter.
I tried to explain the situation you're in. You're way down on the dusty ground and talking to yourself. You can't get up all by yourself.
Oh. The camera turned a bit and I missed the egg production. This one's a little bit more on the classic end. And they're using a lot of 1940s. I don't know. Like, and then remixing, obviously, but this song is going pretty well. I like Discord. I noticed that it added features for like showing when you stream, but it only adds it for Twitch. And since I've been trying to do more YouTube streaming, and it doesn't show that off, I'm slightly disappointed, obviously. I was actually kind of curious to see if anybody had inquired to see if they would ever add that YouTube live streaming support to Discord, and the last time I saw it in a thread was like a year ago, and there's been no progress on it since, so that's kind of uncertain whether or not it's actually going to do anything about that. Still new to Discord, so I didn't get much about it, but that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of off and on making use of it. It's one of many random tools I've tried to use in order to become like an amazing, obviously, YouTuber or Twitcher. I'm pretty sure that's what they call them, right? Obviously, I still have a ways to go in terms of like getting a functional setup, but though I have managed to get a nice little camera that does an automatic green screen effect. That's pretty nice. It is not 100% effective, and I'm sure it's been cutting off the back of my head repeatedly. Oh, did I? I did. I 100% did. I'd been sitting here thinking that I was hatching eggs, but instead of hatching fully grown Sableyes. barely walked away for even a second when you were already ready. That was a speed hump, is what that was. Nice. They are making eggs with rapid fire. They're Gatling gunning out the eggs. Fully automatic egg maker. Don't think I need eggs nearly that fast, but I'm okay with it. I'd rather have too many than too few. All right. I've only got 5 more to hatch. Give me something exciting. Something that's gonna blow my mind. Something exceptional. Egg-ceptional. Get it? Because they're eggs. Ugh. I think you said it's great, to be honest, but if you feel it needs improvement, do what you feel is best. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, my goal is always to get better. That's the main goal, main strategy here. Just even if I have an adequate setup, make it above adequate. Do see a lot of people using the what am I trying to say, the like layouts, the overlays that kind of divide up their stream and where they are, and I've considered using those, but I feel like they take up a lot of space, so I like this sort of just the game and me, very simplistic, even just having the friend code at the bottom there just keeps it from being too cluttered. Although a layout is nice, I just have never really been big on the amount of extra space it takes up. Sorry for so surprised the Pokemon keep chasing. Don't worry about it. I am here. I will see them when you type them. Well, that's good to hear. I worry sometimes that I am not a streamer who talks consistently. So a lot of times people I watch streaming are non-stop verbal uh, experience. And I stutter, I just kind of banter, but I don't always have something to say. That's why I have the background music mostly, because it means that I have something else to focus on for a little while when I don't have something to say. But I'm glad that that is a pleasant thing for people to watch. And I appreciate you telling me. That makes me feel good on the inside. Alright. Crystal's playing. Neat. Oh, no, no, don't want to do that. I almost took my Pokemon out. Can't do that on stream. So it's been about, I would say, well, I've got a timer right here, hour and 40 minutes. So I filled probably about 3 more boxes in this time. When you talk, it feels natural and not forced. It's all very chill here, so thank you for this great experience. I am glad to provide. I'm glad to hear that it is a great experience, and I am happy to provide. I'm not gonna lie, every now and then I get a song on my playlist, I'm just like, wow, I did not realize I have such good taste in music. I think it's just because I have playlists that are just sort of stream of genre. Like I will go from one genre to another, and then Spotify will suggest something, and I'll be like, yeah, just add it to the playlist, add it all, why not? And then I'll be surprised to find a song that I really, really like on my playlist that I hadn't heard before. I do have to hope that YouTube doesn't get too upset with my music usage. I am uncertain on how it reacts to music like this being played on a live stream. I know it's less of a problem with Twitch. They'll just mute your video. But I do know that there is like DMC notices and all that to go along with YouTube. Hopefully that is not such an issue. And sometimes the only way to know is to break the rules. I am quite open to a lot of music. YouTube just tries to mute the video if you try to upload it. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with my video getting muted. It's the same thing that happens on Twitch, and if I do really, really want to avoid that happening, I can pare down my playlists to remove the songs that are causing it to happen. But there's so many good songs. How could I do that to such a wonderful playlist? I think it may have delved into my chiptune music, and that they're singing about a chiptune adventure. I imagine that is the case. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. If you gotta cut the music, then you gotta cut the music. If you gotta cut the sound on the video of the day, then you gotta cut the sound on the video of the day. And it's just the choices we have to make. Have I hatched? Yes, I have. Once again, I just hatched these Pokemon, and then I start to try to hatch them from life, I guess. You're already a ghost. I can't make you hatch from your shell, your mortal coil, any more than you already have. Uh-oh. Oh noes. We've come to an impasse. Our Pokeboxes are full. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. All my dragons, all 6 of them, which is real pathetic, are going to go into this box. I'm going to start filling this box with more Sableyes. Any of you guys 6 IVs? No, then you're not worth my time. I only have 6 minutes, unfortunately, till that 2 o'clock deadline. So that does mean I will be cutting it relatively soon, but after that I'll release all of these guys into the ether. May they all be set free, yes, to live amongst the squobbles to dance with the Draconids. I feel like with the online function, what would be really interesting would be to have Pokemon that are released have a chance of showing up for other people. That would be really cool. I mean, it would be possibly abusable as well, trollable for sure. Have somebody release a whole bunch of high level or really annoying Pokemon. But I still think it would be kind of fun. I mean, not everything has to be like like boxed safety. Sometimes you gotta allow people to be able to troll, even if it does mean somebody's gonna have something really like annoying happen to them, like fighting 30 level 100 Magikarps in a row. You gotta do it for the memes, man. It's important. It's important. And then someone would have to deal with my Sableye army, and that would be joy to me. Alright. You egg, be shiny. I demand it. You must not have heard me. That's fine. We'll move on. You. Egg number 2. Egg number 1 disappointed me, but you won't, right? False. You will. You did. That is what happened. Egg number 3. Clearly your predecessors were not what I was looking for, but you could be what I want. You're not, though. Breathing to in the team, yes. Obs. Extreme obs. Alright. Egg number 4, I lost count. Egg number 5. This is the one. The final egg. The penultimate. The Z. The Omega. Nope. That wasn't it. Alright. I have time for one more group of eggs. So this group of eggs has to be the best, like no one ever was. Oh, right, I'm going the right way. Am I losing batteries? Well, I guess it's a good time. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's... you know what? I don't trust that group. I don't think that's not our group. I think... You? These two, for some reason. That guy. And you were okay. I know I didn't keep you from the last time, but we're doing this. Alright. It's a nice little pretty design going on there. I don't know if it means anything or something, but it looks like things. Like a flag or something. It's pretty cool. Alright. Last egg group. Running around in a circle until you hatch. I'm not even gonna talk to the egg hatcher lady. I'm sure she will miss my constant berating and grabbing of eggs from her hands. this is going to be the one. The final. The point in which my sanity leaves me at last. I mean, the point in which I get a shiny. Shinies are a real thing, guys. I'm not crazy. They exist. I know I've heard of them. I've seen other people with them. But I will have one. It's gonna happen. I want to believe, like Mulder over here. Or was it Scully? No, Scully was the girl? I don't know. The lady. Now, I watched a lot of that show and I don't remember. That's bad. Okay. Obviously, the first one was not going to be it. Nobody expects the first of their egg group to be the one. That was clearly not going to do it. But the second one could be, but is probably not. I'm not going to stake any claim on this one being the shiny. It's a possibility that is clearly not the case because it's not a shiny. All right, but the third one's like that middle ground. That's the hump day, the Wednesday of my egg groups. We do not hold high hopes for Wednesday in general, but now the Thursday of our egg group, the 4, that one we got a good feeling about. We're thinking this one's going to be it. So Thursday, you're going to do it for me. Okay, you didn't do it for me. Thursday is clearly the worst day of the week. Friday, though. Everybody loves a Friday. Thank Arceus, it's Friday. Holy crap, I remembered which the god Pokemon was. That wasn't it, though. Arceus, you disappointed me. That's why we know there is no Arceus. So, once again, we're going to have to step away from this without a shiny Pokemon. Sableyes. We got Sableyes. We got so many Sableyes. I'm gonna release these, and we'll start the next time with a whole bunch of wonder trading away. I'm just gonna wonder trade this entire box, and then I'll commence more shiny attempts. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, IDK. Much appreciated. And I will see you next stream. And good luck, have fun.